The jury found Ronald Gasser guilty of manslaughter in the death of Joe McKnight. And this morning, we talked to a legal analyst who broke down the entire case. Katie Steiner has more on why he thinks the legal proceedings are far from over.
Dane Ciliano is a law professor at Loyola, and he's been following the Ronald Gasser trial.
I thought this was a very close case.
He says there were a couple keys in this case. The first, the defense didn't call a single witness.
I was very surprised that Mr. Gasser didn't take the stand. It's very, very difficult for a defendant to win a self-defense case without taking the stand, looking the jurors in the eye, subjecting himself to cross-examination.
He said this was a long trial and the jury did see more than 7 hours of police questioning Gasser, but he says the whole process isn't over yet. The defense says it will appeal.
I think Mr. Gasser's case presents substantial issues on appeal, which is unusual in criminal cases. The vast majority of criminal appeals are futile efforts. This one has some real meat to it, and it's going to be another difficult decision.
The meat in this case? The judge's decision to let the jury hear about Ronald Gasser's road rage incident at the very same intersection 10 years ago.
When jurors hear about misconduct in the past, particularly misconduct that is very similar to the charged conduct, they do tend to give it a lot of weight.
And because of that, most judges keep that so-called character evidence out of the courtroom. But this time, it was admitted. Here's the prosecution's take on that evidence after the verdict.
It just showed how he views other people on the street and interactions with him. It's always somebody else's fault. It was always he was always looking for a confrontation.
That evidence, I think, really did taint this trial from start to finish.
Which is why Ciliano thinks Ronald Gasser's team has a real shot at an appeal. Katie Steiner, Eyewitness News.
And we also spoke with some residents about the verdict who are having a hard time processing everything.
There's got to be more to it than this. I just can't believe people pull out guns and shoot somebody 3 times over being cut off in traffic or whatever causes the road rage.
I was really shocked by it. You know, a chase, high-speed chase, and road rage is just so terrible. Whoever does that, they really have to be able to prove that their life was in danger to shoot someone like that.
Sentencing for Gasser is scheduled for March 15th.